In a small, weathered town, nestled between whispering woods and misty hills, the Whitmore family had just moved into an old, creaking farmhouse. The paint was faded, and ivy crawled up its sides, giving it a storied charm that intrigued Sam, a curious 12-year-old with a knack for exploration. Eager to make their new house feel like home, the family began unpacking the remnants of their past. One gray afternoon, while rummaging through a dusty attic box, Sam stumbled upon a peculiar wooden trunk. Its surface was intricately carved with symbols he had never seen before, and it seemed to beckon him closer. Dusting it off, he fumbled for the latch, which creaked open with a reluctant groan. Inside, he found a collection of yellowed letters tied with a faded blue ribbon, a tarnished compass, and a strange old key. "What do you think this is?" he wondered aloud, looking to his mother, who had just joined him in the attic. She peered into the trunk, her eyes widening as she unclipped the ribbon and carefully unfolded one of the letters. The handwriting was elegant but shaky, filled with an urgency that was palpable. "It looks like a diary," she said, her voice barely above a whisper. As she read the first few lines, a chill swept through the attic. The letter spoke of shadows lurking in the house, secret pathways beneath the ground, and a relentless search for freedom amid the turmoil of the Civil War. Sam's heart raced with excitement and apprehension. "Mom, do you think there's really a tunnel?" he asked, imagining underground passageways that had once sheltered escapees. His mother, captivated, brushed her fingers over the compass, which seemed to pull them into a world long forgotten. What if the house was part of something bigger, an old network of underground tunnels used during that tumultuous time? The idea was thrilling, and the family decided to dig deeper. With flashlights and a determination fueled by discovery, they donned their old jeans and set off to explore the expansive backyard, where the history of their home was just waiting to be uncovered. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the land, they noticed an uneven patch of earth, a place that looked disturbed. Sam knelt, fingers brushing against the ground where the letters had hinted a secret might lay buried. With a sense of reverence, his family gathered around, hearts pounding in anticipation of what they might reveal. With hearts pounding, Sam and his family set to work, carefully digging near the uneven patch they had discovered. Each small shovelful of dirt felt like they were unearthing a piece of history. The air was thick with anticipation, the golden light of sunset giving the scene an almost ethereal glow. Sam's mother glanced at Sam, her eyes reflecting both excitement and concern. "What if we find something terrifying?" she whispered, a flicker of doubt crossing her mind. "Or something amazing," Sam replied, his voice brimming with enthusiasm. The idea of unveiling secrets hidden beneath the earth thrilled him, and all doubts were drowned in a tidal wave of adventure. After what felt like hours of digging, the shovel struck something hard. Sam dropped to his knees, wiping the sweat from his brow. "What is it?" he gasped, his breath hitching in his throat. They carefully cleared away the dirt to reveal what appeared to be a wooden hatch, weathered and worn but still sturdy. "This must lead to the tunnels." His mother gasped, her voice a mix of awe and worry. They knelt together, examining the hatch, each of them feeling the weight of history echoing in their bones. The old key from the trunk suddenly felt heavy in Sam's pocket, its metal a cool reminder of the journey before them. With a gentle yet firm grip, Sam clutched the handle of the hatch and pulled. It creaked open slowly, revealing a dark, narrow staircase that spiraled downward. A rank odor, musty and ancient, wafted up to meet them. They exchanged glances, excitement bubbling beneath a veil of trepidation. "Should we go down?" Sam's father asked, the gravity of the decision hanging heavy in the air. "You found it," Sam exclaimed, eyes gleaming with determination. "We have to see where it goes." Taking a deep breath, they pulled out their flashlights, a beacon of light against the darkness. One by one, they descended into the depths, the air growing cooler as they stepped onto the damp stone floor of an underground tunnel. As they ventured deeper, passages branched off in different directions, each carved out of solid rock, remnants of a time long past. The walls were smeared with symbols similar to those on the trunk, tracing arcs and lines that whispered secrets. Sam felt a strange connection to this place, a sense of belonging amidst the shadows. Suddenly, they stumbled upon a small chamber. its heart filled with rusted relics, tools, chains, and faded maps strewn about, narratives of hidden escapes and profound struggles. They were no longer just exploring a home. They were walking through the echoes of countless lives intertwined with their own. "I can't believe we found this," his mother murmured, her voice a reverent hush over the sacred ground. As they stood there, absorbing the gravity of what they had discovered, Sam realized that the farmhouse was not just a place to live, but a keeper of stories waiting to be told. This was more than an adventure. It was a connection to the past, a thread weaving their family into a larger tapestry of history. Emerging back into the light, the family felt changed, not just by what they had unearthed, but by the shared experience that had forged a deeper bond. They silently promised to honor the narratives that had cradled their new home, vowing to uncover further secrets, turning their exploration into an ongoing adventure. The Whitmore family had arrived in a new town, yes, but they were also becoming part of its history, stepping into a legacy that would carry them into tomorrow.